Welcome back to the channel, my YouTube familiar. So I hope you are still enjoying my videos, guys. I hope you are still enjoying my videos. So in this journey, we will travel from Klawer in South Africa on the N7 road, just through the point where we reach the Buccaneers Growth, there in the Piketberg area. So yeah, guys, the significance of this particular journey. I mean, why I am sharing this with you is, it reminds me of the time that I was a student, and this particular journey, when I was a student. Out of high school, and I ended up at the University of the Western Cape, and that actually transformed me to what I am today. So it was a journey. It was a period where life was tough, but still it was a period that actually changed me as a human being. So I don't think my worldview would have been the same if I only remained in my village. So this journey, guys, as we are taking it, I want you to enjoy it. So this is what I enjoyed for 10 to 11 years, when I started doing my the basic degree, which is the Bachelor of Arts degree in specializing in linguistics, and then I continued with the Bachelor Arts in honors, and and then did the postgraduate qualifications. So why I'm sharing this with you, I want you to sit back and relax, as I am sharing this with you, the importance thereof. So coming out of a background that was not that good, I must say. It was challenging, just like any African boy or girl. um, it was interesting, how I ended up in Cape Town. So let me start from the onset. When you are in grade 12, you would apply, to various universities, and this is also a very career, useful career guidance lesson to others out there as well. So you would apply to various universities. Something that I've done, I applied to the University of Namibia. I think it was economics, if I'm not mistaken, economics, to study economics or commerce, Bachelor of Commerce. And the other was also at the Polytechnic, where I am now, Namibia University of Science and Technology. But at that stage, it was the Polytechnic of Namibia. So I did apply for accounting, the diploma in accounting. And then I also applied, there was a scholarship opportunity for Kwesan, students to study linguistics at the University of the Western Cape. So, but that was my option number three. And then option number four was to work as a merchandiser, of course, So, yeah, so my career plan was very clear. So, if I didn't qualify for the universities, then I had plan B, in place. So, so what happened? You know, as much as I qualified for both the University of Namibia and the Polytechnic, now the Namibia University of Science and Technology, I did not have the funds to study there. So when I applied for the scholarship for Kwesan students, and then when I was awarded the scholarship, I had to come down to the uh, University of the Western Cape, and this is where everything started. I remember beginning of the year, that particular year, I think it was in 2003. Not I think, it was in 2003. I matriculated in 2002, and in 2003, um, I had, January, this is after, while we have been waiting for the results to pursue our, further studies. So the results came, and there I was stranded in Windhoek. I can still remember vividly what transpired. So stranded in Windhoek because I did not have the funds to register at the two universities that I've just mentioned. One was a technical at that stage, other one a university. So then I didn't have a choice but to study linguistics. So students and those of you who are listening to um, this particular video, Remember one thing: sometimes you want to follow a particular career path, but then if the situation doesn't allow, then you need to think of other options. So that's what happened. And so I actually decided, okay, now I will take up this opportunity of becoming a linguist. And initially, I thought that it was financially driven. It was because of the money, but only to find out that in my first year, when we started off, for someone who only knew about business principles, of course, I mean, we did English and then Khoekhoe also as a language at schools, but my passion always was to become an accountant, or I mean in that line, I mean to be part of commerce in one way or the other. So now, I mean, this opportunity came. I had to come down to the University of the Western Cape. And at that stage, guys, I did not even have a passport. I mean, the traveling document passport to come to South Africa. So um, I remember when the late Mr. Fleermees, who was my principal at the Cornelius Classic High School, asked me if I had a passport, and my response to him was that yes, sir, I've got a passport. And then I confused the two: the medical passport that you get at the clinic, and then the traveling passport. So I told him, yes, sir, I've got a passport, but I didn't have a passport, a traveling document. And so when he asked me, I need to take the passport, for the study permit application. This is when we realized that I didn't have a passport. So we had to run around, and at that stage, it was very difficult to obtain a passport. I think it was 6 months or so. So we had to push, and eventually I got the passport. I applied for my study permit, and off I went to the University of the Western Cape. So upon my arrival, I remember I was with Ms. Annalise. We traveled together, and so we were dropped off in the middle of the university while the students were registering with our luggages, and the suitcase and everything. Think about it. So when we were dropped off, we were even given a check to pay our registration fees, tuition, and all that, even accommodations, I mean, everything. And so we did that. We were there in the queues. We don't even know. So there were so many queues, long queues for that matter, very long queues. We didn't understand what was happening. And for me, the worst part was that I, I come from a village, and to see so many people at once, it was a struggle to comprehend that. But then I had to do that. So I was there in the middle, and then luckily, someone from the SRC came down, I mean, who were assisting, the student assistants came, asked us, I mean, who we were and what we were doing, and so on. So we told them, no, we are from Namibia, we are doing this course, and then this is the letter we got from the university stating which residence we will be staying and all that. So, and then they assisted us. They told us, okay, let's take this route. You must stand in this queue. You must stand. And then so many queues, so many queues. I'm telling you, before you get the actual registration, I mean, behind your back. So we were there, and we successfully navigated that particular day. And so we were even booked in at the accommodation. I was staying at both of us were staying at the Kasinga residence, and yeah, so the rest is history, guys. So this particular journey, the route that I'm showing you here, reminds me of that period, and the struggles, and so on. We would travel on, occasionally, I would say, after the semester break, after the semester ends, we would travel with this route, seeing all those grapes, oranges, and so on. So guys, this was my life for 10 to 11 years. And yeah, just to take you back, I mentioned to you earlier that I wanted to study commerce, and I mean, anything in commerce, economics, whatsoever. But then I ended up studying linguistics, and today I'm a linguist, a proud one for that matter. So I've realized in the first 6 months that I really wanted to do linguistics. So especially the side of sociolinguistics, what I am specializing in today. And yeah, so that was the life. That's when things changed for the better. And for me, the biggest thing always was that I wanted to change my life, or my circumstances. Knowing that at home, at that point, I remember when I was in grade 12, my mom was working for someone as a domestic worker, and then she was earning 200 Namibian dollars. And so upon reaching South Africa, I've decided, from the bursary money, I would send some of the money back to her. And what I remember, in the scholarship, there was 800 rands that I was getting per month. From the 800, I would split it, and then I would send some to her, and so on. So it all started there. And so this route, guys, this route reminds me of that period when I was enjoying my life as a student. And you know today, as an elderly, I can think of all the debts, all these stressful things, and so on. But at that stage, it was just to enjoy life, and but not forgetting that as much as you enjoy your life, you need to make sure that you don't lose out on the objective why you are there. So I always knew that I was there to educate myself, to be knowledgeable as possible, as much as possible. So that was that was the key. So um look at these guys, these views, look at these views. South Africa is beautiful. I mean, I'm on the N7 route here, guys, enjoying myself, thinking about those days when I was traveling as a student. So today I am qualified, guys. I obtained my PhD at the University of the Western Cape in 2014. And after that, I joined the Namibia University of Science and Technology in 2015, and have been working there since. And you know, I have been promoted to the rank of associate professor now. So I'm an associate professor. But just to tell you guys as students that, I mean, we go through these things, but you must have that end goal. Think about it critically, guys. Think about it critically. You should not, dwell off the road. Make sure that you keep, on the road. No matter what, make sure that you do what you came for. So, traveling, with the bus, I always knew that I needed a degree in order to change my situation at home, and within the community at large, and so on. So it was interesting. I really enjoyed it. This was the period that I really enjoyed. And the 11 years that I spent in South Africa changed me at the level of maturity. Staying without, my family, and where you know that you don't have room for error. You need to make sure whatever decision you take could easily backfire. So it helped me a lot, and it pains me to think that some of us who go, to study in foreign countries, only for us to return, come back home without the degrees. And there are so many excuses. So for me, even today, I hate excuses. Those who work with me closely, they know. You need to, if you talk to me, then we should be talking about solutions, and succeeding. So I'm one of those who can easily say, if you I can easily say, let's go to the sun. And for you, you tell me that no, we can't go to the sun because it's too hot. Then I may say, no, let's see if we can dress with ice packs, and see how close we can get. But something needs to happen. You understand what I mean? So I'm not saying, I know it's a little bit impossible to go to the sun, but we need to do something. We need to do something. So this bus journey now reminds me of that period. Very interesting period in my life that I always brag about. And seeing all these trucks here, so at times as a student, you don't have funds, you don't have money, and I would actually hitchhike with trucks. And We would sleep like at least 1 or 2 days, along the way. And but it was nice. It was nice. And I still remember. So that's why I've got that soft spot for truck drivers today. People underestimate the value of truck drivers. These are kind people, good people. I remember one time I traveled with a truck from Gibeon, and at that stage I did not have money. I remember I had 20 Namibian dollars, and when I exchanged the 20 Namibian dollars to South African rands at Wemby in Marinda, I remember the workers there. They were laughing at me, especially the lady who assisted me. She was laughing at me. I really hope and wish that I could meet her. So that I can tell her the success story. And you know that 2020 rent, what it was for. So it was for the taxi from Tiger Valley to Belleville, and from Belleville to Bella, to the residents. So seeing the truck drivers here. So that time I didn't have anything. So I remember when we reached Kidmansu from Gibeon, I told the truck driver that I didn't have money to pay him, because initially we agreed 200, and then I thought I would source the 200 while I was on my way. So I couldn't source it, and because at times family members are not really forthcoming, and the painful part is, when you are successful, everybody wants to claim something, to say, no, I've assisted so and so, and all that, and so on. So in some instances there are very few family members, who assisted during the journey. And you must know as a student that not always will people assist you, but the victory they want to claim, everybody wants to claim the victory. How much they assisted you, especially when if you are successful in that particular journey. So this truck driver, sorted me out in terms of food, and then he he told me that there was no need to use my 20 rands for taxi. He would drop me off at UWC. So he dropped me off at UWC, and those are the things. It reminds me of those days. To think that today, I can go pay, a flight ticket, without feeling as, anything, and all that. It was never like that. It was extremely difficult. So you need to know, have that end goal in mind as you are studying. Look at these guys. This is the Glen William area. It's very beautiful. I think we will see the dam very soon, and that's the journey. That's the journey that I took, for many, many years, and it transformed me. And I remember at the university hostel, I lived with guys from a closer background, Tswana and so on. Those were my friends, and yeah. So the issue of multiracial, kind of living, change. How I view the world. Lately. So it was like that. It's one of those things. It's so emotional. Taking this particular route today, it's quite emotional. It reminds me of those days, and when I didn't have much. But today, as I travel, at the next stop, I can buy whatever I want. I can enjoy myself, and that's the life. But I never knew that it would go this far, guys. So this is the Glen William Dam, guys. This is the dam. So please enjoy the views. I see that they are busy with some form of construction there. I think. Yeah, so the dam is not at its full capacity yet, but they are busy with some rehabilitation projects there. So I don't know what exactly they are doing, but they are doing something for sure. So that's it. With regard to that particular dam, the Glen William. Oh, what a beautiful dam! But it's not full, as you can see. There's still some space, guys. So yeah, so that's the situation. That's the situation. I really think of those days, and I really think of the time, because in my free time, the only thing I enjoy is football. So that's partly the reason why I also became a football coach. So now, if I'm not busy with research or doing articles, and if I'm not with my family, then football is the next thing. So yeah, you remember, I mean, when I introduced myself, I said that Nicholas is a football coach, as a family member, and then as an academic. So yeah, so I always make sure that I tie all those three, I mean, together. So yeah, see here, guys, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Yeah, so that's how it is. And yeah, so I hope you are still enjoying, I mean, this particular journey with me, guys. And I don't know, I always say please like and subscribe, but people are watching the videos but they don't subscribe. Please like and subscribe, guys. I will share this journey with you. I hope you will learn something, I mean, from this particular journey or this particular video. I know from the journey, you will definitely learn something. But yeah, let's enjoy this together, guys. And I would always give you, I mean, some tips for students and also for lecturers, because of the fact that I'm quite a senior now. I've been in this academic space for some time. I always tell people around me that I only know one space, and that's the academic space. I don't know anything else, any other offers for that matter. I only know the academic space, lecturers, research, tutors, junior lecturers, those kind of things. So those are the only things I know, guys. Um, yeah. So look at this now. Passing a truck, and so we are moving. So this is it. I really enjoyed this particular trip, guys, because of the reasons that I've just shared with you. So yeah, football was my next thing, and I remember, you know, I was football crazy. When I was at university, you'd always find me with a ball. That brings me to my next point. Whenever, I've got a challenge as a football coach, because parents think that if you play football, then your academic work will suffer. Now I am an example of success. I mean, from the other end now. So if you think that you won't be successful, then I'm telling you that whoever is telling you that you won't make it, it's actually not telling you the truth. Why I'm saying that, guys, I was studying, and this I was doing on a full-time basis. So my last class would start at 2 o'clock and then end, let's say, 4 o'clock, whatsoever, 2 hours class. And after that, I would go for training, and then after, you go, you study and all that. So training normally took place or took around 2 hours. So are you telling me that you can't actually get 2 hours out of it? And then football is played over the weekends. So I don't know why someone believes that. And then people would say you must exercise in order to be healthy, and then it would assist you in your academic life. But at the same time, someone is worried that I mean, the child would fail because of football. It's impossible. It's impossible, guys. You need to, train your BCAs in order to be successful in academia, for example. Um, so think about it, guys. So playing sports or doing sport is actually beneficial for your health. I mean, long-term health, and then also it would aid success, I mean, in your academic life, for sure. So this is still, I mean, we are still moving on that N7 road, guys. Look at that. People have put so much effort in this. If you look at that, you see that the orange trees all over. You'd see grapevines. You'd see, oh my God, it's just too much. People are working, people are active. So if you are out there being lazy, you are not doing anything, and then you want to succeed, there's no way that that can happen to you. So if you want to be successful, guys, you work very hard. You don't listen to the noise around you. You work very hard. You always push. And for me, I've been telling my wife recently that it seems I'm relaxing a little, because people are not saying all those bad things to me anymore. I want those ones to come in, because I use that as, I mean, that energy drives me. So the moment someone doubts me or says something negative about me, I would go out there, and then I will prove with an article that, I mean, I'm not, the type that you think I am. And then I would go out there, I would push more students to graduate, I mean, at master's level, and so on. So, I mean, that's what drives me. So the best, I mean, if you thing, if you don't want me to do something, then don't say anything negative to me. Because if you say something negative to me, I will come after you. I will make sure, and I don't talk too much. I won't go back to you to tell you that, this and that. I will just prove it. I would just prove it beyond reasonable doubt that you are talking about the wrong person. So that's life. Passing, I mean, the trucks here. This is great, guys. This is great. This is life. This is how we need to enjoy our life, guys. And guys, I really hope that you are enjoying this video, and I hope that you are also attentive, you are listening to what I'm saying. Sometimes, you just watch the views, but now it's like we are sitting, we are talking to each other, but then as we are enjoying, I mean, the scenery of the Western Cape on the N7, guys. This is on the N7, guys, and I said I would take you until the start of the beginner's cloth. So yeah, I will take you until there. And yeah, there's also another video until Piketberg, where I showed the pass, but I mean that's in the next video. Hopefully that's in the next video, but for now I just want you to enjoy this space with me, the road that I took for many years, and yeah. And one other thing I wanted to talk to you about is the issue of permanent residence versus um, I mean dual citizenship and all those kind of things. I'm one of those students who are studying in South Africa, a Namibian student studying in South Africa with a study permit. So all my friends, I mean, were telling me that no, you were born before 1989 or whatsoever, 1990 or whatever, so you qualify to become a South African permanent resident, or after 5 years you can apply for this. I never applied. I really love my Namibia as much as I love South Africa, but I'm fine, So I would always come to South Africa as a visitor because of the love that I have for my country. I know that it's not a wrong thing, but I don't want to. I don't want to feel as if I belong to two countries. No, I'm fine. I'm a Namibian, and I will come to South Africa as a visitor, and that's it. I don't need any permanent residence. I don't. I'm fine. So yeah, because in Namibia, I think we have got everything that I need. And of course, South Africa is very close and dear to my heart, because I obtained all my educational qualifications here in South Africa. So I mean, they prepared me very well, and they assisted me to assist so many Namibians now. To think that I have supervised over 20 master students. I mean, think about it, guys. Think about it. And then I've got like 25 years left, and I really want to contribute to my country. That's the most important thing. We need to contribute. You go out there, get the education, and then you must contribute. Make sure that you leave your country in a better state. I mean, once you are no longer in the system, your contributions should be there for everybody to see. And that's what I'm doing, guys. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, so as much as I enjoy this, I got the education here at the University of the Western Cape, and then I took it back to Namibia, and Namibians are benefiting, I mean, from my education here. um, so that's the interesting part of my journey. So it was not just a journey. It's significant to me and to many others, and I could uplift my family, so to the point that, in the past I used to be, I mean, first in line to get the drought relief food, for example. Now, whenever I'm just close by, recently I was dropping off someone where they were distributing, I mean, those parcels, and someone was saying, no, you are better off, you can get it. Think about it. You are better off, and it's all because of it. Guys, allow me to end this video here. So I hope you have enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe until the next video. So my YouTube familia, goodbye, and thank you for watching.